Alright guys, it's your homie Xenopain, and I'd like to welcome you all to another Skyforge video. I've been seeing a lot of questions in the region chat on what to do past level 60. So this applies to people 60 plus on prestige and maybe around the 55 range. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. First things first, after you guys hit 60, you guys complete your equipment tutorial and farm the 250 ether on the hostility zone, the hostile zone, for PvP. Your main points you guys are gonna want to work on are Alsalonia and Malia farm, aka sisters. And the reason why is if you can get a good group together, every 45 seconds to every 2 minutes you can get her done. She drops 25 or 35 marks of the king and bracelets of knowledge. So you accumulate so much. The capital mark of the king's 500. You can sell all those for 1,000 a piece. So a total of 500,000 credits. Credits are your best friend when you hit around that 57-60 prestige area, and I'm gonna get into why that's so important. But this is the way to do this if you guys can get a group. If you guys can't get a group, I recommend Kantar, Illyrian plant. It's one of the other fastest ways to farm pure matter, which is used to upgrade your gear, and marks of the sage. You get 25 per run, and it takes anywhere between 5 to 6 minutes per run. And you can group find, so you don't have to get a team together and talk in the observatory. And on top of that, you get sparks, you get ancient chests, and a bunch of other good stuff. Don't go god form. I've already mentioned that in one of my past videos. But the reason why you want to farm credits as much as you can and sell those marks of sage and sell those marks of the king, because you're gonna get so much more if you just keep on farming. So it really doesn't matter if you sell them, is because you want to use that stuff to upgrade your equipment. Now we're up here in the upgrade equipment deal. Your weapon and your artifact have nothing to do with your might, have nothing to do with your prestige. Okay, aside from the fact that it requires you to have so much might to equip it. What's going to increase your might and your prestige is your jewelry and your gems. So if you have everything purple and everything with the right stats, you're going to want to upgrade them. Highly recommend doing this, except for the Emerald of Authority and the mythical, or the topaz. And the reason why, as I'm making this video, it's not worth it to level them up. As you can see, I leveled mine up because I was an idiot and I forgot that Ophelia Hard comes out tomorrow. Well, on Ophelia Hard, you can grind these two pieces on hard mode, which they're going to drop with better stats and better integrity. So that's what you want to wait on, is for Ophelia to come out. Now, stat-wise, what you guys want to focus on are these main ones, which is critical damage bonus, main damage bonus. And if you can't help it, or you know, maybe you get lazy like me and you don't want to farm anymore for equipment, critical chance is also another good thing. And companion damage. Companion damage, believe it or not, your companion does shit tons of damage, especially in the avatar. So those are the things you do want to farm once you hit 57 prestige or more. And also deeds. Let's go ahead and get into deeds. Go into your capital and go to Temple of Deeds. I can't stress how important this is. It increases your attack in your god form, the amount of faith requires to go into your god form, your cooldown on each ability, your healing on each ability when you're in god form. It's just great, and you have to complete this in order to unlock the halls. Alright, once you complete the Temple of Deeds, you can unlock any one of these, and the one that I recommend doing first, you can only do it after you get the do the avatar, because you need the avatar trophy, is the Halls of Authority. Because the first one is damage dealt is increased by 10% for each level of this bonus, so you're getting a 10% increase on your damage. I'll make a guide on what these do in another video to come, so just stay tuned for that. It's just too much to talk about and I don't want this video to be too long. And the way you guys are going to farm those deeds when you guys are not farming Sisters or Cancer or Lyrium, or if you get bored of that, is these two methods. Go ahead and go into equipment. Hespelion Temple is where you want to use your faith. I think it's like 140 or so, around there. You can go into it by yourself, solo it. You get 100 deeds per run. You get it done so fast, so quick. It's a really great farm. Just use all your faith on that. If you guys have a free form, and the free form comes from your Tower of Knowledge, when you get a what's it called, a combat test weapon. Your free forms you're gonna want to use on 10-mans. Don't waste your faith on those, because it costs way too much to use your faith on the 10-man. So free forms for 10-mans and faith for the 5-man Hespelion Temple. There's also another method that you guys could do. I haven't tried it, but I've heard nothing but good things. Is Isola Digs. If you can get the map down pretty quick and efficiently in your god form, you have to have all the missions available to you when you go in, and the way to do that is beat it, come back out of it, and go back in. You have all the missions available to you. You complete those missions and you get 150. So I'm just putting that out there if you guys are wondering why people are running Isola Digs, or if you're in Isola Digs trying to liberate it and then you see a random god dude coming around killing stuff. Well, that's why. Now we're gonna jump into towers. I can't stress how good towers are. Alright, so what you guys are gonna want to do is, the Hall of Trophies is event related, but it stays there after the event is done. You got your Cloud City. I recommend doing that Cloud City. Highly recommend it. You get plenty of good things from it, and you get victor medals. So you want to level this up as far as you can get it, and once you guys do that, you guys will get the bonus buffs and start working on your Tower of Knowledge. You want to work on your Tower of Knowledge every single day. And the reason why is because it gives you anywhere from 500 to an 800 might boost when you actually rank it up. That shit's amazing. And it really helps me, NU. As you can see, I'm 70, almost 71, just from this. It's great. And the Cathedral. Let's get into this Cathedral, because a lot of people are still probably using credits on this. I'd get it to maybe 5,500 and then chill off of it for a little bit. You know, throw 150 in there every once in a while if you really want to. But don't throw all your credits in there, because your credits, you're gonna want to use those for your upgrades. And trust me, when you're upgrading your equipment, your credits are gonna go fast, super fast. Another thing, we're gonna go ahead and go into provinces. Our Bastions. Bastions, just max them out, get them done. If you guys are 57 plus, you guys already know that Bastions are the most important thing to do to get your might up. So I highly recommend that. If you guys are wondering what Bastions you guys should prioritize, Philomenes, so you guys can equip that staff. The staff's amazing. I've gotten into that in one of my other videos. And Lenos. And the reason why you want to get into Lenos, so you can get this Divine Intervention and Protective Shell. Divine Intervention you're going to want on every single class, especially if you have a high enough DPS in your group. They're always going to have aggro, and let's just say you take aggro away from them, it makes you immune to damage when it exceeds more than 10% of your character's maximum health. Protective Shell is more for a knight or for a higher DPS class that you know you're going to keep aggro the whole time. Except for Paladin. Paladins don't use this, because Paladins are not supposed to be taking 10% of their health anyway. Protective Shell really works though, because it reduces incoming damage by 40%. So Shell for knights, and if you're a high DPSer taking damage constantly, Divine Intervention for everybody else. Both situational, but Divine Intervention in my opinion is the best out of the two. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Sums it up what you have to do. 57 plus, get up there, get those levels. I hope this helped. If it did, don't forget to thumbs up this video, and for more Skyforge content, don't forget to subscribe. Your homie Xenopane out.